Today, we are going to talk about claim search and how to locate and manage your claims on the Dental Exchange portal. As you're logged into your Dental Exchange account and you're greeted by our dashboard, we want to go ahead and use the most commonly used link, Claim Search. This link will show you all of your claims, how to search for them, if any claims need your attention, and then what's happening with today and any type of status that may have changed today. We're going to go through each section and show you how to find your claims. So to start, the most important section will be view all problem claims. Now, it doesn't really mean that claims have a particular problem. Sometimes this is part of the normal claim process to where we need attachments or we it needs our attention for it. We really would like to call this section just needs provider intervention or so. So for here, we have claims with validation errors, duplicate claims, rejected claims, claims awaiting submission, claims needing attachments, claims marked as pending, claims on hold, and ready to release claims. Let's start with claims with validation errors. When you submit a claim to Dental Exchange, we actually instantly validate your claim, starting with the provider, payer, procedure codes, as well as your patient and subscriber information. If there's any information that we feel that you need to double check or maybe even verify, we will mark it with a validation error because of different reasons. We'll start with two validation errors that are most common. So with this claim, as you can see, every claim has its own unique claim ID. I submitted it today. Today is March 4th, 2024, and it went to Aetna. I'm going to click on the link validation errors, and you'll notice at the top of the screen in red, it's going to tell me which sections of my claim actually has an error. It provides me quick links to go right to those sections, but you'll notice on the claim form, it's actually divided into multiple areas. We have the claim ID numbers, whether it's the Dental Exchange claim ID or the provider claim ID you entered in, the patient, subscriber, insurance information and the coverage, billing provider, rendering provider, claim information, and then claim item details, which has our items. And then if you provided attachments, attachments are also available there. In this example, our patient section has errors. It's saying to please click the edit patient button to resolve them. You can click on this link, or since it's at the top of the screen, we can go into edit patient. The subscriber section also has errors, so let's go ahead and click and see exactly what we need done. You can see right here, it actually tells us that the patient information does not match subscriber information because I have the relationship marked as self. And as you can see, it looks like I may have entered in the wrong information. Possibly this was the subscriber, and this should be a different type of relationship. So we're going to go to edit patient, and it gives us a reminder of the validation error. I'm going to go ahead and mark that this is actually a child. We're going to go ahead and click Save, and that will remove the actual validation error and the claims ready to submit. You want to give a double check to all of the sections to make sure that the information is correct. Maybe I need to modify the date of birth or so for the subscriber, or maybe even the name or information. If so, all of the sections, even after you finish your correcting your validation error, are available to click in and edit. If everything is good with your claim, you may go ahead and click Submit Claim. After correcting validation errors, you want to make sure that you submit your claim at the end. All right, once your claim is submitted, next you would want to go ahead and go to your next validation error. You can go to the dashboard, you can click search on the left-hand navigation, or go to view all problem claims as well. We're going to go into my next claim and see what we have as a validation error. For this one, it's saying the claim item details has an error. Please click edit claims. I don't want to scroll down, so I'm just going to click this little button right here. And it turns out that I need a tooth number for this type of procedure code. Our system is really smart on making sure that all of the validations are turned on. If you need a surface, if you need a tooth number, you need to enter in quadrants, whatever it is, we're going to make sure that we catch that so your claim has less likely to be rejected. So I'm going to go ahead and enter in the tooth number and click Save. Now it's validating for an attachment. So with this procedure code and through this payer, attachment is required. I'm going to scroll down to Manage Attachments, and it's letting me know that an X-ray is required for this procedure code. So I can go ahead and launch my capture tool, add an attachment, and the claim is ready to submit. For the sake of time, we're just going to go ahead and go back to Claim Search. I'm going to Dashboard, Claim Search, and we're going to move on to Duplicate Claim. A duplicate claim is flagged when you submit a claim and you try to submit that exact same claim within 10 days of the submission. We will mark it as a duplicate and mark it in red. It goes into its own bucket of claims that are marked duplicate. And as you can see, you have a little number right here. And you're able to search if this claim is actually a duplicate. If you believe it's not a duplicate, you can actually scroll down to the very bottom of the screen and remove this duplicate flag. In most cases, it's probably a duplicate and it happens. You can click delete claim and you can remove it out of your validation error bucket. So I'm going to go to the left-hand navigation and click search, and it will bring me back to the claim search page. Next, we have rejected claims. Claims are rejected by the insurance payer, and it will actually provide you information of why your claim is rejected. A lot of common rejections you'll see is if your patient or a subscriber is not active in their plans, their information does not match, or they met their benefit maximum. You'll typically see those type of rejections. We always recommend the best practice is to check real-time eligibility before submitting a claim, so you'll have less chance of getting a rejected claim. The validation errors also help you prevent getting rejections. But if you were to have a rejected claim, you would simply click on the status link rejected, and it will actually provide you the details of why your claim is rejected. Our next category is claims awaiting submission. Claims awaiting submission are actually claims that may have been a duplicate, may have had a validation error or something that required your attention and you corrected and you simply forgot to click submit at the bottom of the screen. By clicking on ready for submission, you'll be able to scroll through the claim form, and at the very bottom, you actually can click submit claim and your claim is out of that bucket and it's ready to be submitted. Our next category, claims needing attachments. So if you have a claim that requires attachment and you did not actually go back and attach, it can remain in this bucket and you're able to go through each attachment. This also happens to when you send your files through and you possibly just need this to be completed. Now, you can go into each one individually by clicking on the status link, and you're able to complete the attachments here where you can add a narrative, capture an image, or upload. Another thing you can do is you actually can create your attachments in mass. By clicking capture all attachments, by clicking this button right here, it will actually launch a separate attachment tool, which it will have the claims that are included in here. So this is the first claim right here. This is the second claim, and then here's a third. And you actually can have all these in queue and just go ahead and complete each attachment from there. And go ahead and cancel that out. And it provides all three claims. So you can go in individually, or you can just launch the capture tool to complete all of your attachments. Let's go ahead and go back to the claim search page. Next, we have claims marked as pending. This is actually a great feature as you're able to hold your claim and provide a note for your staff. So as you can see, this claim was marked pending by one of my associates, and they also provided a reason. At the very bottom of the screen, you're able to release pending and you can submit the claim. And then from there, you're able to submit. Say if I did not mean to do that, or I need to actually continue to put the claim as hold, you can click Mark as pending and type in your reason. And anyone who has access to your portal will be able to see your note as we go back into here, and that your claim is ready to submit. However, you have a note why the claim is there and on hold. Claims on hold. So this item is actually a provider hold. So we have provider replace and provider hold, and this is something that you can have set on your account. I have a special actual rule to where if my claim comes through with this provider name, I need the claim to be put on hold. And this will be on hold until I actually go in and release the hold. This is something that you would have to set up outside of that. And from there, you'll have instructions that the claim is on hold. And to release the claim, you can go ahead and scroll to the bottom, click Release Claim, and you are good to go. Our last option will just be available 1 second. Okay, ready to release. These are claims that are ready to be released and that you can go ahead and submit. You wouldn't commonly see that because our marked as pending and on hold are two options that helps you navigate through if something needs additional review or so. So ready to release is another category that you will have claims ready to submit on your actual manual clicking. Our next category is View Today's Activities. This will show you all of the statuses that have changed or happened today for your claims, pre-treatment, and encounters. By clicking on this link, you'll be able to see claims from today and previous days that had a status change. That is this column right here, and you'll be able to see different statuses and what the current status is by clicking on the actual claim. You'll be able to see exactly what claim it is, the claim details, and any information that you need to see. These action items right here allow you to see if there's an attachment, and you also can go directly to the attachment section. Right here allows you to actually see the claim history. So if I click this clock, it will show me my exact status history of that claim. And you can view different status histories for different claims by clicking on the clock. Next, how to search for your claims. So these are claims that require your attention, activities that happen today, but searching for a claim in any way is really easy. We have different items that you can use. We have subscriber search to where you can search by subscriber ID. You can narrow down the results by entering a data service and simply click search. Patient search. You can search by last name and it'll pull up all the patients with that same last name. Narrow down your results by adding in a data service. Claim search, you can search by the unique Claim Connect ID, and to view that, on every single claim, we have a unique claim ID, and this is the DentalXChange claim ID. From here, you'll notice that you had a toggle for provider. This is if you entered in your own claim ID to add for that claim. You can do it in numeric order or whatever type of way that you want to label your claim. But we recommend using the Claim Connect ID because that ID is assigned to that exact claim. Last, we have advanced search, and this is actually a fantastic way of finding a group of claims that have different certain type of features that you need to narrow down. We have a lot of filters that you can add in, but to start, you can search for claims, pre-treatments, encounters, or all. You even can search for any claims you may have deleted. You can narrow down and add a filter to search only claims with attachments. And then next, you have different date ranges. Latest status date, so that would be any claim that you would see in today's activities. Submit date, when you actually submitted the claim to us, or create date, when the claim was created. From here, you can enter in a start and end date. So let's say I want to do a month. And lastly, you can narrow down your results by selecting payer. Now, this payer list, if you're brand new to DentalXChange, you'll notice your payer list is very tiny. We only list payers that you have actually selected and submitted claims for. So as you continue to use DentalXChange, you'll notice that your payer list will continue to grow and it's specific to your practice. Last, we have rendering provider. Rendering providers will list all of your treating providers in your office, and you can narrow down to just view their claims. I'm going to click search, and it's going to show me all the claims that I had created in that time frame. So as you can see all my claims right here, I'm able to view them in one list. Now, if I wanted to narrow down the results, you actually can use this drop down menu right here, and you can search by different statuses. You can include deleted, claims that are not submitted, items that are submitted and their current status, as well of anything that is related to that. So waiting a third party response, user resolved, and deleted claims only. We have an option to where you can download your list and it'll provide you a file in an Excel sheet, as you can see. So you're able to view that. Let's go quick little open and I'll show you exactly what it will provide you. So right here, it's able to show me my claim list. So if you have an extremely long list, you're able to download and see the actual claim files during that time frame. Okay, so that is our claim search page. Thank you for watching this video, and we will have more to come.